I mean, that's a classic.
The
into
golden
the Akali
CC button. And yeah, into Akali. Amazing as well. His ultimate value is going to be pretty high in this draft.
Does mean that they don't have a lot of magic damage, as Twisted Fate isn't exactly oozing damage, but...
And he has... His ultimate is practically a teleport, so there's a lot of different setups you could use with it as well.
Smash seeing what he can find here is Nongshim playing very aggressively with their positioning. Ebb and Flow working out quite nicely, though, as DK do have the sustain advantage in this lane. Nongshim certainly with the early damage potential, especially as level 2 does come through. Bailout, things like this start to really make it difficult. As Nongshim, what are we doing here? This is kind of crazy. They're underneath the turret. Lehens is dead, but so is Smash. And so they deny so much of the farm.
Yeah, that ends up being pretty worth here, ultimately. He's going to put him in a significant CS advantage for Dragon. So for Dplus, they're on the back foot technically, but they're kind of supposed to be for right now. We'll see what happens again when those ults come online and how they can coordinate team fights and single target CC and the blow-up damage that Smash holds. Because if they can get him ahead, he gets his first item online, starts farming, starts pushing the Kalista out of the mid lane, and Dplus have a real fighting chance in this game. But the grubs are being taken, Prio in mid and top side, and the bottom lane is still Nongshim controlled. Nongshim are really starting to pull ahead now.
Well, Lucid will be able to steal away one of the grubs. That is something, as Smash trying to get some work done. Hostile takeover comes in, and Smash is going to help take down Korea. That is going to be the Ren pulled out, and Taeyoon going up to 2-0. Cease and desist in the meantime, though, onto Sponge. A lot of damage there as the burst is enough to take him out. Xiu now looking to move on over as Kingin wants to get involved in the fight, as there is this, not the Supreme Display, the perfect execution from Scout, but he will be going down, and Lucid somehow survives as Kingin not able to get his boomerang to go far enough, and now Xiu able to dash over that wall. Showmaker does still have the flash, and he flashes over the boomerang to lock down Kingin and take him out.
Certainly a big sigh of relief for Dplus fans after that one.
With a massive gold advantage, does have his Rod of Ages now completed, and now the Destiny comes in. Gate comes down as well, as the Wildcard's doing a fair bit of work. There's the tidal wave to lock down too. The bubble is there as well, and they just evaporate at the hands of Dplus.
Yeah, very clean setup again from Dplus.
To get out of the way.
Little emote to remind everyone that, you know, he was hoping that one a little bit different.
Yeah. Scout
on a flank here, but I don't know if he could really accomplish much. Hoping for the Shock Blast, I suppose, follow-up.
Yeah, does manage to find the Shuriken backflip there, but Lucid is going to be absolutely fine.
Set it up.
And it was max value for everything in that moment as well, as now Gold Card onto Scout. Lucid once again going to catch him gorgeously with the Vault Breaker, but this time, this time he's going to go down, but it's a trade 1-for-1.
We'll definitely follow up here with the tidal wave backup. Showmaker gets almost the entire turret.
It's kind of ridiculous, the amount that they had there, as Xiu gets the pullback. There's the ulti. This time King is not able to avoid it, as Sponge is moving up, but there's the kill solo for Xiu, and Sponge doesn't want anything of it. Relentless pursuit to get out of the way of Lehens. Hostile takeover comes in, but it's another wave, and this time it's from Korea, as Taeyoon does manage to dodge out of the way. He's got the bailout, but it is not going to be enough, and it's a 2v2 win for the Lucian Nami in the bottom lane.
Buy some space with the hammer, as we're not done yet.
Yeah, Smash is dead, ladies and gentlemen. There is the Hammer to the Skies. A teleport came in from Kingin as well. Smash was very dead.
The Malphite, you know, his losses looked pretty bad. We're like, ooh, I don't know if this does anything. But in this, it's feeling like it's doing a lot, even in a negative game state. Let's see if we can do a lot in this fight.
Yeah, Smash getting so much work done, as there's the tidal wave to get a massive amount of value itself. Fate's Call does come in to keep Lehens alive, as the bailout is not enough. And it's 2 for Smash. He does get taken out here by Scout, though. The perfect execution is pretty good, but Showmaker finds the gold card, and Xiu is going to be able to find the kill, as Scout's out of buttons and out of chances. King in there on the bottom side, trying to get something back, but it's another one-team fight for DK.
Yeah, DK picking up 4 on this one, putting their gold lead into 3,000. Buzzwords would say, oh, I got him, but does not necessarily really feel like a good thing. King in here, desperate now on the 1v2.
Yeah, Gold Card gonna get the flash out for it, and a point-blank culling from Smash. Try and lock down King, and he's very dead. That's gonna be the kill over to Showmaker, thanks to the Lich Bane. As Nongshim looking for the cross map here in the mid lane, they should be able to get it with the help of the Rift Herald, as it's now down exceptionally low. Turret will be taken, but now Xiu is in for the wraparound, looking for that angle.
He's just gonna say, you know what, back away. I'm gonna grab plate gold. Xiu will not follow the order to back away, in fact.
Well, the rest of the team are making their way over. There's the knock-up with the help of the tidal wave, and with Xiu there with the passive. They will be able to put Lehens in the bubble. They take him down, and now Lucid is fighting the rest of them, and this time he's going to stay alive. Ulti comes forward from Xiu, but Sponge, oh no, the gold card, and that's going to spell his demise. 2-0-5 now for the Zahan, but 8-0-5 for Showmaker on the Twisted Fate.
Yeah, Showmaker, I mean, when you see that damage hit, the chunks are huge. Like, he is actually so fed, he can basically just clear waves instantly as well, so he is just going to be able to freely push sides, which he's been doing so much of. By the way, they won that fight in that skirmish without his ultimate. It's online now, and maybe we'll see it collapse onto... I mean, look at this damage already. Scout has Merc Treads. Tier 3.
Well, there is the Destiny once again. Spots where everyone's going, but gets the teleport out and says, all right, Kingen, welcome to the lane.
Career, like Sadami, as we've pointed out multiple times, Xiu
is going to struggle to hold on to his passive, I think, in this play. Let's see how he can actually do, and it looks like he's not going to be able to offer anything back. Down he will go.
Let's see what the
didn't actually have the passive available.
I know I always talk about this, but like it just ends up being true. But
Lucid is the same level as Scout. This is kind of ridiculous.
Scout, run.
Yeah, Cease and Desist will come on forward. And yeah, I don't think the execution is all that perfect, and Showmaker is going to pick it up. That's a Lich Bane proc, and that is a dead Akali. As the rest of DK now looking for an angle. The Destiny, the gate, that's what's coming on forward here as they're looking to lock down Sponge before anything else happens. As Taehoon might be able to take down Smash, and he does. Hostile takeover is going to connect, but Xiu is still so dangerous. There is the knock-up, and the bailout is not going to do anything at all. It's the Nami that locks up Taehoon, and Lehens is now in no man's land. Kingen still hasn't really been involved in too much so far this game. It does manage to at least get a wave shoved in, and there's the pullback. She is going to be able to lock down the Renata.
Stealer at 14 stacks is a bargain, as Nongshim are just going to take their own desperation Baron here and say, look, you'll have to 5v5 us if all 5 of us are on this Baron, so come and do it.
Destiny comes in, spots Kingen looking for Showmaker here. Does get on top of him as the rest of DK are going to show up. Lucid gets into the pit, a teleport forward from the Zahan as well as Sponge. Takes so much damage from that culling. Hostile takeover does absolutely nothing at all as the bubble is fantastic. Lucid goes in, just punches the Renata to death, and Taehoon then has no option. He did have the bailout running, but it's not actually going to do anything at all. It's a double kill here for the jungler from DK. Sponge gonna go down as Career finishes him off, and Kingen versus Showmaker wasn't looking great for Kingen on the outset, and now Xiu's going to show up as well. There is the gold card, and down will go the Gnar. That's Baron, that's a clean ace, and DK, they're looking like they'll get revenge after game 2. Let them know that they've done a great job. Said Smash, really good job there as well, dashing forward, playing aggressively. And DK definitely have been playing aggressively in this one. Shuriken backflip, not really doing too much here as, yeah, inhibitor turret will go down. Kingen looks for the angle with the ulti, but Xiu is just going to shrug that one off. And 2-level advantage here for the top laner as well. I mean, this game is very much out of Nongshim's hands now. It's going to require a big mistake here from DK. As Lucid, not going to let that one happen as Xiu decides to dash in. Let's see what they can actually find. Double pullback as the ulti comes down as well. The Destiny comes on in, and down will go the Gnar. Scout looks for the backline, but Showmaker is going to try and hold him in position. And God, the damage is repugnant from DK. Another swift ace, and they will be walking away with another victory here in the LCK Cup.
Thank you, Nongshim, says Showmaker, for letting me put the final pages in the book. The Death Note is complete. Dplus will close it out in a 2-1 fashion. Nongshim looking for the sweep, but they could not get any steam in that final game.